right, do or die time for Miles at Celtics. And now he's...
Oh, boy, there's Miles in the background.
Miles is holding up a sign I wish you guys could see right now.
And I know what he's alluding to as well, too.
Go ahead. 4 days in October. That's what Miles is holding up right now with a big old smile. Miles, have you been on this show before? All right, come on over. I've given you too many shout-outs on this show. People need to see you. And I'm going to move out the way because we're going to let you give your take on your Boston Celtics. And you're not even supporting them, but you are supporting the New England Patriots. I'm going to move out the way real quick. Scott, we're going to welcome in Miles.
Come on, Miles. What do you got, man?
How y'all doing?
You're over there holding signs and stuff. What do you got, man?
One day at a time. One play at a time.
1 day at a time.
I'm going to keep it short and sweet.
Oh, boy.
Limit your turnovers. Cover your man. Get your rebounds.
What are you over there coaching?
No. This is just from what I'm observing. Just
That's
one play at a time.
I don't know about you, Emily, but I'm inspired. How about you? I don't know.
I mean, you just have to be disciplined. You have to be focused. You got to stop talking. Stop talking and play.
Miles is a regular
talking.
Vince Lombardi over there, isn't he? I don't know about you, man, but if I heard that speech, I'd be ready to run through a wall.
Let me take a page out of Belichick's book. Do your job.
One play at a time.
Do your job.
I mean, I'm glad this... I'm speechless.
Seriously, that was hands down. I don't know if you
I want to say that his performance was Miles's performance was about as good as the Celtics' performance in Game 3.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
man.
sorry, Miles. I'm sorry, but I do understand that they need to do their job tonight.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly one of those.
We're gonna work on that, Miles, because you've got some great points.
Sure, you have some great points, man. It's just look, I don't.
Let's forget the Celtics for 5 seconds and give some credit to the Heat. Because
yeah, for sure.
They came in as a play-in tournament team, the 8th seed,
Definitely.
and they have beaten Boston in every aspect of the game in transition from the arc, in defense. They have suffocated them. I mean, let's give some credit to Miami, who has shown up and shown out in big ways. And they're in Miami tonight. So the Heat should be able to close it out in their home arena in front of a wild crowd that is very late. But hopefully we will see that happen tonight. Because, Miles, I love you to death, but for me, I always cheer for the Florida teams. I went to high school and college there. So I am all about the Orlando Magic, the Miami Heat. Let's do it. I know my teams are very questionable, Scott, like your team.
They've had better
or
success than my
teams
teams.
are Cleveland-based. Mine are Miami, Orlando, Tampa, and I've seen some bad years, some really bad
definitely
years.
some rough years with the Magic, but the Heat, they've won some championships.
I mean, that's my team, through and through.
The Heat's won some
Orlando
championships.
Magic.
So,
what's on your mind, Scott? After that performance, I don't know. I mean, nothing can top that.
what's on my mind is what? So what time is the game tonight between this 8:30 start,
8:30?
right? 8:30 start between the Celtics and Heat. They'll probably be in the club celebrating about midnight tonight. I mean, that's from
in Miami, they don't close, and Club Space stays open 24 hours. So
Yeah.
at 8 o'clock in the morning, if we're looking for Jimmy Butler tomorrow morning, we know where to find him. Club Space, that's where he'll be with his teammates, enjoying his great life. Miles, some of your teammates might be there too.
Yeah.
From the Celtics. They might be at the club too.
Yeah,
I mean, you got to celebrate like another season wasted, right?
Yeah, I mean, with how non-competitive that team looks, it would not surprise me if after this game you saw Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown partying with Jimmy Butler, celebrating celebrating his victory. That's how non-competitive the Celtics looked in Game 3. I mean, it looked like they want Miami to win, right? That's what it looks like. So, sure.
I mean, this is rough. And I know we picked on you, Miles. I don't know if it was last week or the week before when I thought your Celtics didn't have it in them to even make it to the conference finals. So maybe this will give them an extra push.
Yeah, all right, 4 days in October, which is the reference to the Red Sox coming back, 2004? When they
2004.
Came back, yeah, they were down 3-0, and they came back 4 straight days.
So because one of your teams has already done it, Miles, you think that another one of your teams can do it?
That ain't happening, brother.
I can tell you right now, no, and we all know this, no NBA team has ever come back from an 0-3 deficit ever to move on.
Sorry, Jack.
3 teams in the history of the NBA in the playoffs have forced a Game 7, have rallied to force a Game 7, but haven't won. So
I don't even think the Celtics are going to force a third quarter tonight. You know
I mean,
which how they've
4
been playing.
straight wins.
It's going to be over by halftime. They won't even force a third quarter, probably.
Miles, we love you though.
Oh, yeah, right.
And thank you for making an appearance on our show tonight.
Thank you, man.
That was so touching. Do
Thank you,
your
Miles.
job, okay? Whether you're a Boston Celtic or anybody else, just do your job.
Thank you, Miles.
Get your rebounds.